Hello everyone and welcome back to day 14. So if you've been here since the beginning, we've finally made it to the last video in our challenge. And welcome back those who just feel like practicing some yoga today. So today we have a feel-good flow to welcome in 2021. A lot of these moves you may have seen before in our 14-day challenge, but there are some new poses and some new challenging variations that I've introduced to you in this sequence, but definitely take any modification that you might need. So to begin, we're going to start in child's pose. Let the arms extend out over the head and try and reach that forehead for the mat. I thought I would end the challenge in the same place I began it, practicing outside with the snow. So I want you to notice your surroundings. I always like to notice the quality of my breath, notice the things I can feel, the things I can hear. That just helps me return to the present. And being outside and practicing outside really helps me to tune into the senses and be in the moment. I encourage you to try and do the same while you take some deep breaths here. On your next inhale, we're going to slowly round up to tabletop and exhale down onto the chest. Inhale to a small cobra. Exhale, come back into child's pose. Inhale, come forwards, tabletop. Exhale, lower that chest to the mat. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, child's pose. Keep it going. Inhale forwards. Lower the chest to the mat. Lift to cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Just warm the spine up nice and slow. It's okay if you have to slide or move the hands while doing this motion. Keep it going at your pace. One last round forward. Lower down on the exhale. And inhale, maybe press a little bit higher this time. Exhale, come back to that child's pose. On your next inhale, come to tabletop, tuck the toes under, and peel the hips up and back for downward facing dog. So I encourage you to pedal it out here, find some movement. Make your down dog feel a little freer here today. On the next inhale, walk up to the top of your mat and come into a halfway lift. Exhale, fold forwards. Bring the hands behind your back, interlace the fingers, and pull the hands towards your head, open the shoulders. From here, release, come into your chair pose. Sink the hips back. And exhale, release the hands to the sides, come into that mountain pose. Inhale, reach the arms up, and exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step that right foot back, lower the right knee to the mat for low lunge, and inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, open the arms into our cactus arm position. Inhale, bring the right arm under the left, and try and connect the hands. Bring the elbows down, roll the shoulder blades down for eagle arms. Release, hands down to the mat. Inhale, lift the right leg off the mat, and step the left foot back. Lower down, inhale to cobra, and exhale, downward facing dog. Next inhale, raise the right leg up, there goes Tigsy. Bring it between the hands, lower the left knee to the mat. Inhale, rise up, low lunge. Exhale, open the arms to cactus. And this time, we're going to wrap the left arm under the right. Try and connect those palms. If you can't, hug the shoulders. Bring the elbows low. And release. Bring the hands down to the mat. Lift the left knee off the mat. Step it forwards. Come to your halfway lift. And exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, rise all the way up. Connect the palms. And exhale, we're going to dive it all the way back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step both feet back to plank. Lower the knees down to the mat, shift forwards and down. Inhale to cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Maybe pedal it out here again. Find a little bit of movement. Then bring it back to a still downward dog. Inhale, raise the right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the foot between the hands. Get your balance, get your base, your foundation, and then inhale and rise up to that high lunge. On the next exhale, open the arms into a cactus position. Get that stretch across the chest. Then inhale, left arm under the right, back into the eagle arms. Again, if you're unable to do this, just hug the arms and roll the shoulders down. For added challenge, we're going to try and come up on the toes of that front right foot. But if this is too unsturdy for you or too challenging, definitely stay with the heel on the mat. Then we're going to pivot the left heel to the mat and exhale, bow down towards the right knee for humble warrior. Just make sure we're in that warrior stance. Release the hands, bring them down to the mat, and step the right foot back to plank. Take a breath, lower forwards and down, maybe bringing the knees to the mat or keeping them lifted, and coming into upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. If the flow is too much for you, you can always meet us in downward dog after doing those standing poses. Next, inhale, raise the left leg up. Exhale, bring the foot between the hands. Get your base, and then inhale, rise up, high lunge, take a breath. On the next exhale, cactus, open the arms. Inhale, right arm underneath the left for the eagle arms here. And then for added challenge, if this modification or this option suits you, then lift off of the left heel. Lower the heel back to the mat, bring the right heel also to the mat, and then exhale down towards that front left knee for humble warrior. Release down to the mat, pivot on the back foot, and step the left foot back for plank. Either head to downward facing dog or take your flow. Lower down, chaturanga, upward facing dog or cobra, and exhale, downward facing dog. Pedal it out here again, take a breath or two. On the next inhale, raise the right leg up. Exhale again, step the right foot between the hands. This time pivot on the back heel, so left heel comes down onto the mat, warrior stance. Inhale, rise up to that warrior two. Bring the torso over the hips. Reach the arms out to the side, look past the front arm. Make sure that knee is stacked over the ankle. If you have all of that, maybe try and lift off that front right heel again. If it's too much, again, keep that heel on the ground. Lower it back down, then bring the right arm to the mat, sweep the left arm up and around for side angle pose. That's comfortable. Maybe try and extend the leg here. Extend that front right leg for Trikonasana. If it's too much, keep a bend in the right knee in your side angle pose. Exhale, lower the hands back down to the mat. Pivot on the back foot. And step the right foot back to plank. Lower forwards and down or meet in downward facing dog. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, return to downward dog. Inhale, raise the left leg up. And exhale, step the foot between the hands. Pivot the right heel to the mat, point the toes to the long edge of the mat. Then windmill it up to your warrior two. Turn those hips also to the long edge of the mat, and make sure the left knee is stacked over the left ankle. If you have all of that and you're comfortable, maybe lift that left heel off the mat. If it's too intense for you, you can always shorten your stance here. Lower that heel back to the mat. Bring the left arm down to the mat. Sweep the right arm up. Side angle pose. And then maybe try and extend that left leg. In our Trikonasana here, we want to try and keep the torso straight. TXC was such nice company when I was doing this video. He enjoys the snow too. Bring that right hand down to the mat, pivot on the back foot, and step it back to your plank. Take a breath, and either take your flow or head straight to downward facing dog on the exhale. Pedal it out again in downward dog. Excellent. Come back to that still downward dog. And then on the next inhale, walk up between the hands, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forwards, interlace the hands behind your back, and pull the hands towards the head, open the shoulders. Then inhale, rise up to chair. We're going to come into full eagle pose. So bring that right arm under the left and try and wrap the left leg over the right here. So only do this if you're sure you have your balance. Keep in that normal chair position with the legs if this is too much for you. If you're here, hold and breathe. Focus your vision on one solid point in front of you. Very nice. Release, bring it back into forward fold. Inhale back up to chair, and we're going to take it to the other side. This time, bring the left arm underneath the right. I have actually done it the opposite way here. But you bring the left arm under the right and then hook the right leg over the left. Take a breath. Excellent. Release. Very good. Lower down, forward fold. From here, we're going to try our cosmic egg pose. We have a little bit of a bird theme going on with this practice. But come on down, lift up onto the toes, and try and squat down on top of the calves. Then try and hug the legs, the shins. And if you have that balance, Bring the arms to the side and towards the back. Then maybe try and lift the chest up a little bit. See if you can balance here. Then from here, maybe try and open the knees out to the sides a little bit. And try and find a nice neutral lengthened spine. Very good. Bring the knees back together and take a seat on the mat. Lower down onto your back and tuck those knees in, then rock side to side. It's kind of a similar position to the cosmic egg, but now we're on our back. From here, we're going to stop the rocking and then extend the left leg out while keeping that right knee tucked in. Pull on the knee and a little bit of hip compression there. And then from here, we're going to bring the right leg over the left thigh and pull the left leg back in. Either interlace your hands behind the left thigh or over the left shin. Pull the legs towards you while keeping that back flat. Nice. Release it back down, tuck the knees in, then extend the right leg out, keep the left leg tucked in. Add a little bit of compression. Then bring that left leg over the right thigh and pull the legs towards your chest. Just enjoy the deep stretch and take deep breaths here. Enjoy your present moment. Bring both feet back down to the mat. Tuck the knees in again. Then bring both knees towards the left for a final spinal twist here. Look past the right arm. Releasing all the tension in the back. Swap sides, bring the knees to the right, look past the left arm. Bring it back to the middle and walk the feet out for a final Shavasana. Bring the hands next to the hips, feet facing outwards. Close the eyes and just let your body melt onto the mat. Relax your forehead, relax your jaw, and just try and let go of the stress that you carry with you. Then continue to just breathe freely here. Feel free to remain here in Shavasana. But if you're ready to come out, And take a deep inhale and reach the arms up overhead. Full body stretch. Exhale, bring the palms together. Then turn to one of your sides. Take a breath here on your side. And then inhale, press up to a seated position. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, bring the palms to the center. So there we go, day 14 done. Thank you so much for doing this 14-day challenge with me if you've been here from the beginning. And otherwise, thank you so much for doing the video. And let's start 2020 on a good foot. I will see you next time for my next video. And I wish you all the best.